Hey everybody. I get a lot of questions, especially recently with all my posts about Valentine's Day. Aren't you thinking that I'm a little weird or not understanding the love relationship that I have with Jesus Christ? And so I'm going to give you an example of when I had the same questions and thoughts in my mind. Several years ago, when I attended a church different from the city that I live in now, and was on staff there and was there for many years, there was a lady, and she would, every Sunday, she sat on the front row no matter what. And before we even got started good with worship, she would throw those arms straight out and she would twirl around and twirl around with all of her heart. She would worship God. And I have to admit, I've seen a lot of stuff over the years in church, and I didn't think too much about it except for the fact that she did it consistently from the beginning of worship to the end of the worship service, every single day that she was in church. And I always wondered, what was that about? And after I'd been going to church there for several years, her and her daughter came on the platform and gave a testimony. And the story goes like this. Her daughter was diagnosed as a teenager with a terminal disease, some type of cancer. I can't recall exactly what it was. And that she was not going to live. And even if she did live, and they gave her a small chance of that she would absolutely never have children. And so she prayed and prayed and prayed and believed and stood on faith that her daughter would be healed. And her daughter lost all of her hair from the chemo treatments, and so she cut her hair really short. She had short hair, and God healed her, and they declared her cancer free. And to make a long story short, the daughter is now a mother of, I believe, 9 children. But the point is this: her mother was dancing before the Lord with all of her might because her daughter had been healed. She was dancing before the Lord because he had revealed to her in a mighty way who he was. Sometimes we don't know the cost of someone's praise. You guys question me sometimes on Facebook and about my relationship with Christ, and you just don't know the cost of my praise. You don't know where I've been, and you don't know what he's brought me through. But when you go through things like that, and he brings you through those types of things, there is a part of Christ that is revealed to you that you just can't explain and you can't contain. This lady, she worshiped God with all of her heart, and she just couldn't contain it. And it's very resemblant of the lady in the Bible who brought her oil in her alabaster box. And they say that the cost of the oil that was in that alabaster box was a year's wages. You don't understand, and you don't know people's private walk. You don't know what they've been through and what the price that they've paid for the praise and the worship that they feel and have in their hearts. So just keep that in mind next time you see somebody worshiping God and you don't quite understand it, or when you see somebody like me who's just fanatical about Jesus and you just don't understand. More than likely, they have a story that you don't know about. Anyway, be blessed and have a fantastic day, and maybe take some time and just free up a little bit and allow yourself to just love Jesus and to worship him without reservations. There's a lot of freedom in that. Be blessed and have a great day, and I love y'all so much. Bye-bye.